Hello, my fellow Sagittarians. I've been guided to do another reading for us for this month, for January. I'm going to start with an empowering question. It's the question to ask ourselves. Would I be proud of myself if I spoke to other people in the same way as my thoughts speak to me? How do my thoughts speak to me? So ask yourself, what's that conversation going on in your brain? How do you speak to yourself? In a negative manner or in a positive manner? I like to always be positive. Even we always feel down at some point. But there is always something that can lift that back up. Think of all the things you've achieved, all the things that you are. Replace any negative self-talk with the positive. Concentrate on the positive things about you. Change those that you want to change. So how this works is I'm guided to which deck to use. I might go to a deck more than once, but it's how I'm guided to read a story. I don't use a spread because my guides tell me that is limiting. It's a limiting thing. They like to tell a story. So I have the Russell Grant Tarot, Doreen Virtue's Oracle Angel, Magic Avalon, and the 3 decks at the top are Create Myself, and all the information is divined by using my pendulums, in which 11 guides have come through, leaving messages on a letterboard. So I use my iPad that has the pendulum light app on it, and literally they give guidance, and I wrote them down and then turned them into cards. So we have the Spirit deck, the Heavenly Guidance deck, and the Self-Questioning deck, which is the I Ams, I Have, I Will. And then the normal cards for cartomancy. And I usually like these for them to show me people that are in your life or coming into your life. But they will guide me to which I need to use and in which order. And today it's been the question to ask ourselves. Then next they're taking me to the tarot, and it's the first time the tarot's been used in a few days because they've given me all the guidance needed in all those 3 decks. I don't usually have to go to another deck. So there we go. So for Sagittarius, for the rest of January, the Sheep. And like I said, this is intuitive. I do have the book that goes along with these cards, but as symbols have different meaning to different people, so I take the symbolism that my guides have me zone in on these cards. And this is telling me it could be a new home. She's got a key in her hand. There's a house on there, and she's comfy in her slippers. So it's either your home comforts and you're comfortable in your home, or a new home. You might even be doing some DIY to make it more homely. The Tiger. Now look at this as being the life and soul of the party. But sometimes we can show other people. It's like, you see, she's got 2 masks there. There's the real face, there's the costume mask, and there's the hiding behind the mask. So which is it for you? For me, it's like I want to be the party animal. I just haven't got the energy. Like, for everything that surrounds that, getting ready, putting makeup on, doing the hair, travelling to a destination, a venue. But I do feel happy in my own skin, in my own home, and quite comfortable. And I am a fellow Sagittarian. Unusually, the next deck we're taking to is the Avalon Magic, which is of Celtic origin, relating to King Arthur and a sisterhood of 9, headed by Morgan Le Fay. And what does our sisters have to tell our Sagittarians today? Guidance for January for Sagittarians. They've made me turn this one over too. Be led by your own inner soul light. Healing and enlightenment are within. Be enchanted with your life's potential. Seek and find. Know and discover. Any more from this deck, please? Did you want to be out? Yeah. Normally it only throws 3, but there we go. Love always supports you and aligns you with your true purpose. Your life lessons will be repeated until they are learned. Guidance is on the way. So there might be something you're repeating in your life that you haven't learned from. But guidance is on the way. Honour your soul path and step into your authentic self. Let your intuition inform your path, your pathway. So there's a lot of enlightenment and intuition in here already. Going to the Spirit deck, and these are all the statements, like I said, from the pendulums. I've just handwritten on there. This was the first deck created. What guidance can we have today, please? For Sagittarians, for the rest of January, going into the beginning of February. Sagittarian. In my head I've got the word solitude. So that is lovers, a new love. A new love that could be spoken for, love triangle, or you're already in a relationship and you meet someone else. But the thing with this card in my deck is the person who is with someone doesn't want to be with that someone. They want to be away. But they meet this new person whilst still in a relationship. So tread carefully if that's you, because please don't do anything underhand to another person. Realising the truth of the matter begins a new work-related change for the better. So that's in the work category. Had this in another reading early this morning. Doctor or a consultant, a hospital, surgery and medical. And that is when I had this morning, my throat started feeling a bit like hoarse and rough, like it is now actually talking about it. So, and this was for a general read, but it's literally either your throat chakra needs some work, but for others it will need medical attention. And this is a doctor consultant. This is at a hospital, not a doctor's. So if you've been having a sore throat or like anything relating to the throat, the mouth and the upper chest area, please go and consult your doctor who can refer. Play, get out more, socialise, join a group or club. Maybe you've been, say I'm a solitary person. Sometimes I do look for groups or clubs, but then, you know, you're comfortable in your own skin and in your own thing. Sometimes it's hard to make that step, to be in all those different energies. And for someone who's like a sponge, it can be draining. So some of you, like me, might need to pick and choose when you're out and socialising. And in the winter times, I like to hibernate, but you know, winter doesn't last forever, so plan to socialise more. Any more to come from this pack, please? I'm getting yes, I just waiting for you to show up. I'm sorry. You want those two, okay? Think less, feel more. What does your heart say? A female friend who is supportive, uplifting and reliable. Take time for yourself, time to contemplate life. Are you happy? No more from that at that time. We're going to the Heavenly Guidance deck. These all have been pre-shuffled and cleansed from the last read. Okay. What guidance can I give Sagittarians, my fellow Sagittarians, for January going into February, please? Be smart. Be smart in all decision making to do with finances in the home. And that's been out this morning as well. And it's always to do with the home. And we're all struggling, I think, with bills at the moment, because the utility bills, gas and electric, for me, they've more than doubled per month, and I live alone. I don't use a lot of electricity or gas, so mine's over 200 a month now for a family. I don't know how you're coping. My youngest daughter, one child, £400, over £400 a month. So we have to start being smart in all decision making to do with finances in the home, to make sure we've got enough money to pay and take care of our basic needs. We need to be warm. We need a roof over our head. We need food in our bellies. Oops. Any more from this deck, please? For Sagittarius for the rest of January going into February. There's a male energy coming in. Could be a loyal friend, a mentor, or a soulmate potential. And it's getting me to look at the female friend. So whether this male is introduced by a female friend or a female you know. A bereavement. So there could be a loss within the family or someone close. Remember happier moments spent with lost loved ones. They never leave you. Their spirit energy remains always. And that is so true. You might not be able to see them or hug them. We miss them because we can't physically see, touch, hug them, speak to them, and hear them. But they hear you. They're always ever present. Energy never dies. It's just a carcass that perishes. They hear you. So maybe this friend is coming in as support with this bereavement. And this is where the male energy is introduced. Whoa, it's just all wanting to jump out. Balance. Be still, breathe, believe. Regain your balance. And I mean, you would need to, wouldn't you, after such an upset through the family, if it's a bereavement close to you. But remember, they're always with you. Think of them, they're there. Speak to them, they hear you. Look for signs that they are around you. And I'm just going to point out actually that, like I've said, I am a Sagittarian, and we lost my uncle on Christmas Day. So there is the bereavement I hadn't seen him for a lot of years, but that doesn't separate the love I had for him. I was his bridesmaid when I was a little girl. Wedding bells. A marriage proposal is on the cards. Your happy ever after awaits, Sagittarian. Woohoo. Some of you may already be engaged and be expecting this proposal, or have it already planned, a wedding planned. Some of you, this will be kind of a reunion and a proposal, like getting back with someone. And for some, it'll be a whirlwind, where it's like it's like a soul connection upon meeting, and you just know, and this happens really quick. More for Sagittarius. My number Sagittarius, I've got no idea where this bloke's going to come from. Meditate. Do something that gets you lost in the moment. And like meditating, you don't just have to sit there and try and empty your mind and stuff. Meditation comes in a wide range of forms. Put some music on and just dance. Just listen to the music and dance. You get lost. You stop thinking. Like your monkey brain quietens. Go by the ocean and just sit, relax and breathe. Take up knitting. Take up crocheting. Painting. Anything that takes your mind away and gives it stillness and quiet. And that's going to help you regain your balance. Just give me flashes of the amount of times I've zoned out at bus stops, or on a bus, or on a train, where I've just zoned out. Like, just zoned out. That is in itself it's a form of meditation, because everything's quiet. You're in a still place somewhere. Caregiver. A caring, gentle soul whose purpose is to be of service to others. No agenda. That is you. And a caregiver, it doesn't mean that you're going into the care field, as in, like caring for the sick. It's like you care. You're just a caring person in general. So you care enough to be of service, whatever that service may be that another needs. Whoa. Something legal, contracts, solicitors, courts, business agreements. Well, this would come with the wedding bells, and it would also come with a new home. Questions. You're beginning to know they're telling me that was an accident. It's a good job they're on the ball. They want me to mention that we have, my guides are always forever present, but my main person I connect with is Hecate, Diana, Persephone. Gloria is the bringer of news when there's going to be a passing. Elijah is an ancestral home and hearth. Usui is Master Usui Sensei, founder of Reiki. Christopher is my unborn child. Jesus is Jesus, King of the Jews. Crystal represents the universe. The selenite represents Ugin, first mama conscious thought to pass. Who have I forgot? Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Sophique, who's indigenous ancestral guide. Have I forgot anybody? I hope not. Anyway, any more from here? Reconnect with the feminine energy and the power within you. No, all done. So we go to the I ams, I have, I will cards. these are statements to self, and these could be positive ones that you need to reinforce to yourself, or it could be other ones, that's how you're feeling, or how you're being a block to yourself. I hope you're keeping up with the story, because obviously the cards are just anyway they need to be in my space. There's 78 cards in this pack, so sometimes it can take a while for them to find the ones they want, because and I like my cards to jump out clear and concise. Is there even any from here? Let's check. Are there any cards to come out here? Yes, we're just having difficulty. Too many. I think that one wanted to come out. Those didn't. I am trying. Thank you. So they're pointing me down to the balance in the meditation. I am trying. So you're trying to get balance in your life. But when you're doing that, they're giving me the word realistic. Be realistic. No, too many here, so I'm not going to take those. What the heck? What's occurred here? See, I've switched them all up. Hey, now, come on. I don't know how I've managed to do that, folks. I have lost. See, it's still come out. And they want me to put that with the bereavement. And I mean, the bereavement, you could be bereft. You've lost a partner, you've lost something that's of great value to you. But for me, it's been a bereavement over December and Christmas Day. It's the loss that I can feel. It's too I'm not taking it. Whoa. I am appreciative. I am beautiful. I will love again. So that could have literally been a bereavement, but you are going to love again. I have a plan. Any more? I feel I've got another one coming. Thank you. I am organised. Okay, do we have any more people in here? Any more people to give to Sagittarians for January? That was an accident, sorry. Any more people? Well, if you look at the four is stability and foundations, that's clubs. The action needed. So action needed within the home, that might be the home move. And it might be that home move you need. Do you know, it might be a reason you need to be out of a home and into a new home. because something's upsetting the balance there. No, got no more people coming out there. Guidance from the angels, please. What guidance can the angels give us for January, Sagittarius? Cleanse and detoxify. I bet a lot of you need that after the Christmas. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. There's 2. Focus on service. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in the stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. Do we have any more? Are there any more cards to come out for Sagittarius in this reading? No. So we have a new home for some people. We have the support of a good female friend, a male mentor or romantic partner coming in the life, but everything's got to be within balance. A bereavement or loss. Yeah, cleanse, detoxify and start anew. Thank you for tuning in and listening, Saggies. Blessed be, namaste, amen. All the best for January.